Our next inductee into the Ohio Basketball Hall of Fame is Bill Szabo. Bill averaged 30 points a game for high school career at Firelands High School in Oberlin, Ohio from 1976 to 1980. 30 points for a career. Let that sink in. After his senior season, he was crowned the Ohio Player of the Year in Division II. He left Firelands with 2,567 career points, which still ranks 8th all-time in Ohio high school scoring history, and is just 6 points behind Ohio Basketball Hall of Fame classmate Mike Phillips of Akron, Manchester. After a brilliant high school career, Bill went to Defiance College. From 1983 to 85, he amassed 1,490 points, which ranks 10th in Defiance history. He was a two-time All-American, earning second-team honors in 84 and honorable mention in 85. In those 2 seasons, the Yellow Jackets had a combined record of 47-14 and 22-4 in league play, winning the Hoosier Buckeye Conference title both years. Bill is the first player in program history ever to be named National Player of the Week, and he was a 2-time Defiance College Athlete of the Year. Please join me in welcoming Bill Szabo to the Ohio Basketball Hall of Fame.
Well, first of all, I want to thank everyone that's here. I understand the dedication, the work, the effort, because let me tell you, everybody that's here tonight has something special. Because you don't get here by doing nothing, let me tell you. Okay, so I want to thank, I got a lot of people that came with me today. I want to thank everybody for coming to support me. And my kids are here, my sister's here, my cousins are here, and all my best friends are here. And I wanted them to be part of this because they supported me through all this. Okay, so now I want to tell a story of when I was in 8th grade. Listen, I was a 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade. I played 4 sports. I played football, basketball, track, baseball, and I was good at all of it. But I was 14 years old between my 8th grade and 9th grade year, and I was pitching. I was an all-star pitcher. I was batting cleanup on the team, and we were having baseball practice every day at the high school for the 8th grade team. And across the street, just across the road, it was like a little parkway there, and across there was a basketball court. And my coach, high school coach, would have all the guys all summer long out there playing basketball in the heat, on the blacktop. And I would always be over playing baseball. I could see over there, and I would always be distracted watching them. And my baseball coach, would say, "Bill, pay attention over here." Well, my first love was basketball. And so I was all sports for 4 years. And then one day, coach comes over after practice. Coach Sawyer, my basketball coach, he comes over, and I was 14 years old. I was 6'2", 225 pounds at 14. And he comes over one day after practice, and he says, "Hey, would you like to come play with us?" He goes, "We'd love to have you come play with us." And I said, "Yes, sir." So, to be honest with you, at that point, I quit playing every sport I played. And I played basketball every day for like 8 straight years. And that's why I got here. Listen, my feet are messed up because I used to play in Chuck Taylor's, canvas Chuck Taylor's. Does anybody know what those are? My feet are so crippled from them stupid shoes. But at the time, that was the top dollar shoe. So, I have 2 fake hips to show for my basketball. All the pounding, the jumping, because we played year-round. We played on concrete. We played on asphalt. We played on crappy gym floors. We played on tile floors. And, the doctor says, "Well, hey, I was 46 years old, and the doctor says, 'Hey, you got hips of a 95-year-old man.'" And I said, well, yeah, I played basketball for 10 straight years. And he goes, oh, that ain't what caused it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no. That did cause it, pounding. And I want to thank everybody that came with me. Now, I want to tell you, I had a great mentor in my coach. His name is Coach Soy, and Coach Soy is in Ohio High School Basketball Coaches Hall of Fame. So he knows what he's doing, and he got a hold of me, and he mentored me. And I was 14 years old, and I remember starting my first game I was a freshman. I was still 14. I wasn't 15 until January of that year. So it's like the first game I'm going to be in. I knew I was on varsity at the time. So the first game I'm going to be in, it's Friday, and Friday night game. Everybody's all pumped up. And I'm in class, and it comes over to PA, Bill Szabo, please report to Coach Soy's office. And I'm like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. So I'm like, what did I do now? And so I go down there, and it's the middle of school, and I go down to his office, and he sits me down, sit down. So I sit down. He just looks at me, and he goes, are you ready to start tonight? And I'm like, huh? Ready to start? I'm 14 years old. So anyway, the team we're playing is Amherst Steel. They were AAA. They were Lakeland Conference champs 2 straight years. That's our first game. And I'm guarding. He goes, you're going to guard this guy. And this guy has been all conference for 2 straight years, 6'6", 220-pound guy. And I'm 14 years old. And I walk out there and I say, hey, I got to guard this guy? So anyway, long story short, my first game I ever played as a varsity, I fouled out. I cried like a 14-year-old. I mean, I cried. And we lost by 1 point, and I fouled out with 3 minutes to go. So that started my career. So I want to, that's why I'm here today, because I put everything aside and concentrated on one sport. And I would do it again 10 times over. And I appreciate Doc. Oh, I got to tell you the story about Doc. I get a call 15 years ago. I get a call 15 years ago, and Doc Doherty says, "Hey, we're going to nominate you." And I got to go. She's off me. But hey, I appreciate everything, and I am humbled by all this experience, and it's a big deal to me. So I appreciate it, and thank you all.